How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to ZSB EDC. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new knife from Knafs. If you guys don't know who Ben Peterson is, look him up. He is a very popular knife designer behind, the Banter, the Baby Banter, and obviously behind this company known as Knafs. I love the whole Lander series, and this is just a really, really cool company. So they released this little keychain knife known as the Lander 6, and it is a very, very tiny, keychain companion knife you can take with you wherever you go. And it's going to be great at opening mail, packages, and just doing really small EDC tasks while being right there on your keys. So before we get into it, we'll just go through, what came in the box and everything. So in the envelope, there was this really cool little Knafs little sticker. So really nice little laminated sticker that's definitely going on the toolbox. And then here is the box, simple little box, says "Aw yeah" on the side, and then their famous slogan, "To the moon, amigos." So really cool little company. I've always been a big fan of Knafs. So let's open this up. You got the knife, and this is a little thing that basically says some stuff about the company and to warn you that this is a sharp knife. But some people just don't know that, I guess. So here is the knife. Super, super tiny little knife. So just some things I noticed about it. When you first take it out of the box, you get this really nice little pen-shaped, drop point blade. You got the Knafs stamp on there, and then his "What is up, guys" little slogan there, and then it says Lander 6. I'll show some more up-close shots later, but nice little plastic handle. I don't know exactly what material it is. We'll look at the website in a second, but yeah, it's super tiny. Very, very small little knife, about the length of my finger. So there's two main things that really, made me want to pick this knife up. First of all is materials. So this blade steel is known as 4034SS, which is a knife steel very commonly used by Cold Steel. It's kind of a good budget one and done steel. It kind of does everything. It's got good corrosion resistance. It's got, it can get a really, really keen edge. You just need the blade steel to get through your day-to-day stuff, which this will have no problem at all. So it's really refreshing to see a little knife like this have a, semi-decent steel. Usually knives in this, price range, or these little keychain knives, have just bottom of the barrel, horrible, horrible steels that will lose an edge just by cutting paper. So the fact that you get a decent steel for the size and the money is really refreshing to see. And another thing I love about this knife is it's a screwed together construction. So in a knife like this, which is a really, really great keychain knife, this is made by Case. I think this is called the Caliber. Still a, great keychain knife. It's a lot bigger than the Lander 6, but this is a pinned together construction. So if the blade ever became wobbly or something like that, you're kind of screwed unless you send it into Case and they fix it for you. But, but if this knife ever gets, if the Lander 6 ever gets loose or anything, you can easily just grab a little T6 bit and you can tighten it up. So, or if it's too tight, you can loosen it, etc. So really cool to see. It's actually a screwed together construction, and then you just have a little simple back lock here. So very, very simple operation. Great little keychain knife. So let's take a look at some specs. So some quick rough specs for you guys. We have a total length from tip to the end of the handle of about 4 inches, and the total cutting length is a little bit less than 2 inches, probably around 1 3/4 inches. And then the total width of the knife is about 1/2 inch, give or take a little bit. And this thing does weigh next to nothing. You're at about 0.40 ounces. So super light, obviously, the keychain knife. And for some quick size comparisons here, we got the Ontario Rat Model 2, pretty popular EDC knife. Most people know the size of that. You have the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, also a very popular knife. And for poops and giggles here, we have the Spyderco McB. So very similar in handle length and blade length. Obviously a lot less chunky. All right, so here are some close-up shots of the knife here. So you got the little Knafs stamp. You got the "What is up, guys" stamp with the Lander 6. Got some nice little texturing on here. Very simple back lock, little pin there for the back lock. Closes shut. That's pretty much it. So this thing is obviously meant to go on keys. So these are my keys, my everyday keys here. And obviously it just sits on that. And then take it out, use it, close it up, throw it back on your keys. Simple as that. So this knife doesn't have to just be a keychain knife. It does great at that, but this can also be a pretty decent fifth pocket carry option. You can put it in your, pocket watch pocket in your jeans, and if you add a little, lanyard onto it, this can honestly be a pretty decent little box cutter. So you can get pretty much a full hand grip there with the little lanyard on it. So you can just slip this into your pocket like this, and then this can stick out. You just pull it out, and it's just a nice little lockback design, nice little drop point, nice and sharp. Open your boxes. So cool thing to think about. So I really enjoy this little knife, and I highly recommend it. All right, you guys, well, that was a look at the Knafs Lander 6. I do have more Knaf reviews coming up, so look forward to those. Super cool little keychain knife, and I would highly recommend this thing. I will have it linked below in the description if you'd like to go check it out, and I will see you in the next video. Stay humble. Peace.